2K, 2K, 2K. I ain't gonna lie. 2K just got done dropping a Twitter stream where they revealed some of the sneak peeks on 2K26, and I will be honest, based on what I've heard so far, 2K26 is heading in a very good direction. Let's get straight into it. First thing first, permanent layup timing is in the game. There is no more real player percentage. So all you bums who want to equip real player percentage because you don't know how to time your layups, guess what? It's over with for you, Buzzo. You got time layups now, bro. Ain't no depending on the game to bail you out. You have to time these layups yourself. So I feel bad for all you people with trash Wi-Fi. You be lagging all over the place. Hey, look. They're making the game more skilled now. Cap breakers are back. In my opinion, Cap Breaker is one of the best additions in 2K history in terms of features. My thing is the fact that we can the fact that we can upgrade our builds past the caps, past the limitations. That is such an amazing thing. Instead of us keep having to create another build that's a replica of your last build, but even better, why not just be able to just, further boost your build? Green or miss is back in competitive game modes. So when they say competitive game modes, I'm thinking of Pro-Am, Rec, and Park. Now you got things like Starting 5, maybe Starting 5 still in the game, who knows? You got modes like My Court, and you got modes like Theater. But in the competitive game modes, like Rec, Pro-Am, Park, there are no more making whites. There are no more making whites. You either green or your ass is missing it. Now they have a new builder, and within the builder, you have a chance to view what specific body types your build gets. Instead of you making a build and then you go to my appearance and you check out the body types, no. Now in the builder, you can see what specific body types your specific build gets. My career. There's a new storyline called Out of Bounds. And in this storyline, there are more consequences in the storyline. So like I said, we might get challenges where you have to outduel your opponent, and if you do not complete the challenges, then there will be greater consequences. Maybe your agent won't be able to give you specific teams to work out for. Maybe your agent can't pull specific strings for you behind the scenes to get you a higher draft capital or things like that. So there are greater consequences in failing objectives in this year's storyline. You have two options in this year's My Career. You can either get drafted by a team by default, or you can choose to work out for a specific team. So obviously none of us want to go to like the Charlotte Hornets game. Who wants to go to the Hornets? Maybe you want to go to the Miami Heat. Maybe you want to go to a team that's not trash as hell, but you want to go to a team that's headed in the right direction, like maybe like the Washington Wizards. Maybe you want to get on a team with a lot of younger players who are on the upcoming and rising. So you could pick a specific team to work out for, or you could just go through the draft naturally, play good, and get picked naturally. City news. They said that the city this year is more quick and accessible. So that lets me know that maybe it's either there are easier ways to get around, or they make the city smaller, because there has been a lot of complaints. Well, the city is too big. It takes too long to get to the park. It takes too long to get here and there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe they made the city more accessible in terms of being smaller, or just they put in more features in the game where you can get around quicker. Mode leaderboards. So every day, they said every day there's going to be a top leaderboard winner every day of a specific game mode. So let's say, for instance, Park. If you get the most wins in a park in a day, you will get a statue outside of a 12-foot statue to flex to show off for yourself outside of the park. And say, for instance, if you get the most wins in, Pro-Am a day, then your specific statue will be outside of the Pro-Am not every day, but you get a day where your statue is outside of the Pro-Am or the Rec or the park. Maybe the theater, maybe Starting 5. Who knows how that works? The park is getting a makeover. That means better shading, better lighting. The courts will resemble a lot of courts in real life now. They said they took a lot of time out this year to really amplify the realism in the courts. So that's a good plus. My NBA, for all you my NBA players, they said they're bringing dynamic banners, which should have been in the game. I mean, if you are playing my NBA and your team wins a championship, you should get a dynamic banner. That should have been the game. But listen, it's better. It's better late than never, right? More customization with unranked GM. Now I don't know. I don't play my NBA. I can't really go in depth to that, but take it as you will. More customization with unranked GM. Now, my team. I play a little bit of my team, so I can go in depth with some of these. The My Team King of the Court is more accessible. Now I know that King of the Court only used to last for like a day or two maybe. So, and they do understand that a lot of people got work, a lot of people work jobs, a lot of people do things outside of playing the game. So they made it to where now King of the Court is all weekend long. So I'm guessing from Friday to Sunday night, King of the Court, the event King of the Court will be accessible for all 3 of those days. Now, in King of the Court, players are competing for a cash prize of $10,000. So, all you my team players who play 2K and y'all be sweating, you know, y'all be letting the AI guard people for y'all. Y'all be running zones. Y'all be, you know, running 5-out offenses with the best cards in the game. Y'all have a chance to compete for 10 bands if you win the King of the Court event. 10 bands. 10 bands. You are now playing for real life cash prizes. So, with that being said, that's all the news that we got. Oh yeah, matter of fact, no, we ain't done. We ain't done. Full gameplay reveal is coming out July the 28th. I am currently making this video on July the 17th. So in 11 days, we will be receiving that full gameplay reveal. The full reveal is happening on the week of August 11th. So everything, the whole shebang is coming out on the week of August 11th. Obviously, if you buy the standard edition, you will not play the game until September 5th. If you buy the Superstar and what is it called? Leave No Doubt edition, I guess, you will get a chance to play it a week before the game comes out on August the 29th. So, like I said, if I were y'all, put your money where your mouth is and make sure your money is getting put to good use. Buy the $100 edition. There's no point in you buying the Leave No Doubt edition. I just see in the store they already coming out with a 15% discount on the Leave No Doubt edition. It was initially $150. They knocked it down to like $135. They knew that $150 was too outrageous, bro. They knew it, so they knocked it down to $135. So with that being said, if y'all all are smart with y'all money, buy the $100 edition and call it a day. But after all this news that I heard thus far, the sneak peek, 2K26 is heading in a great direction. It's going to take more skill. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing that 2K25 had a big issue of. It didn't really take much skill to be successful in the game. Yeah, RNG is something that, you know, is a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into depth about RNG because I'm kind of 50-50 with RNG. It's a good concept, but it's also a thing that can ruin the game as well. So I'll be making another video about RNG maybe. But yeah, we heard nothing about RNG thus far in the sneak peek. So like I said, skill-based gameplay is going to be at an all-time high this year. No more real player percentage in shots or layups, and it's either green or miss. So with that being said, I will be back with more news if I can scoop up some more news. But like I said, everything that I've heard thus far, everything sounds amazing. Everything sounds good. Everything sounds like 2K26 is heading in a very good direction. It sounds like the devs are actually listening to the players and blessing us with the gameplay that we all truly deserve. Stop rewarding trash players. Stop rewarding bad gameplay. Stop rewarding BS. Green to miss. Time your layups so it can differentiate the skilled players from the bots. Simple as that. I love the concept that 2K is breaking down for us. 2K26 is heading in a good direction in my opinion so far. With that being said, I love you all. Thank you for watching. More news videos are coming very soon. Like I said, 2K26 sounds good. I hope you all can enjoy the news that y'all just received today. This ain't nothing but a sneak peek. This ain't nothing but a sneak peek, but the sneak peek sounds very good so far. So, like I said, I know 2K has been bad for the past 2-3 years now. So, you know, I'm not dropping my expectations too low. At the same time, though, I like what I heard thus far. 2K26 is a deal breaker for a lot of people. This is 2K's last year to prove themselves that they can put out good games. So, like I said, 2K, y'all gotta make it happen. Don't make no excuses. Make it happen. With that being said, I love you all. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you haven't already, please subscribe. All support would be highly appreciated. I love you all. Thank you.